Watching this team play lately.
One.
Well,
lick your fingers. The barbecue chicken is hot and crispy.
You're making me hungry right now, but
this is 2K Sports broadcasting from Houston, Texas, as the Rockets take it to the hardwood. First game of this trip here for the Blazers. They're hoping to start it off with the W. So the Rockets win the tip. The Trailblazers have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Grab the pass to Brooks. Here's the screen. Jumper off the screen, and he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Now here's Freak. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Mavericks in Dallas. No luck on the running jump shot. Portland's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. To the paint, here's McCollum. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. And that's now 6 points for C.J. McCollum.
Chance to check out Freak here. How his last 10 games have gone. 9th in blocks, 19th in free throw shooting, and he's among the top 20 players in three-point field goal percentage. He has been locked and loaded from beyond.
And you know, his ability to patrol the lane is a difference maker for that team. Exceptional timing and anticipation.
When you're in the NBA, time becomes your most precious resource, and Clark, from what I hear, Freak has been making the most of it by getting in extra work when he can.
Well, it's not always easy to find time to do all the things you want as an NBA player, but it's nice to hear, really encouraging to hear that Freak values honing his skills as much as anything else. You've got to keep that a priority when you're an NBA player. When you can make adjustments to the shot in midair and midstream and still knock it down, you know you're flowing.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Rockets.
A lot of time they've been spending at the foul line so far, guys. They'll take those points all game long if they can get them.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint.
That's what I'm talking about.
They've shown.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
The drive by Brooks to the right side. Feeds it to Dudley. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Kept alive. Second shot opportunity. Good D by Ariza.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Houston's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Here's Freak. The shot is off. Nice D from Brooks. Portland trailing here. The dish to McCollum. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. And it's 8 points for C.J. McCollum. The Rockets shooting 42% to begin this game. From outside the arc, Crab pulls it in. Portland's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. He feeds it to Brooks. And stolen by Freak. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop.
The defense to start and ignite that play was terrific, and I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And really look for them now to be even more aggressive on the defensive side. Try to come up with a few more steals.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. McCollum dishes to Dudley. The feed now to McCollum. 4 on the shot clock. Brooks and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. On the floor for Portland, they've got Plumlee, Damian Lillard out there with Alan Crabb. Then there's Al-Farouq Aminu, and it's Davis in at the 4 slot.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burton. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Mavericks had a huge game. He ended with 25 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. He was just too much to handle as he came off the bench to turn in a great outing, guys. They hope it continues.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again.
Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
And that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers. That's now 8 points for Freak. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Back to Lillard. It's rebounded by Houston. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
And most impressive when you do it on the road like that. They just kept coming at him wave after wave, and they really kept the crowd on mute in that.
Jared Bayless is... And the first half... And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first. Freaks checked in for Houston. Here is Harden. He's got 7. Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Then there's Beasley. Then it's Freak. And it's Capella at the 5. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
Some slick passing from Harden on that one.
Trailblazers trail by 5. And Lillard kicks to Aminu. Davis sets a screen. Lillard and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Davis, the pass to Aminu. He kicks it to Plumlee. To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 6. Lillard attacking. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And if you want to talk about liftoff, folks, he went right from the launching pad. Serious extended hang time there. Even at full speed, it looked like he was in slow motion. Just amazing.
Houston moving it around. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And that sends Freak to the free throw line. It's on Damian Lillard. Rockets have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. So for the Trailblazers, their last game, a win against Dallas. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Kicks it to Aminu. Wide open look. Beasley with the rebound. Beasley's got his 6th rebound on the night.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
McCollum kicks to Aminu. And there's the pass to Plumlee. McCollum dishes to Lillard. The 11-footer. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Lillard's got 8 points in the quarter.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Pass to Beasley. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 7th assist here tonight.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
Dishes to Plumlee. The open look. And he gets it to go.
Just a major size difference between the defender and shooter on that possession.
And Greg, without a hand in his face, he's simply going to spray whoever's there.
Kicks it out to Beasley. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Lillard, the pass to Aminu. They double him with Freak. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Greg, he got in good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Rockets.
Their ability to rebound and convert those second chance opportunities has been a running theme throughout.
Nigga, close the door.
Trailblazers trail by 8. Our 4th quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the floor for Portland, we've got Davis. Allen Crabbe out there with Damian Lillard. Then there's Plumlee, and it's Dudley in at the 3 spot.
Pass, yeah, this is what I hate about him. Pass the ball.
Harden against Lillard. Now here's Freak, guarded closer. Shoots the 3. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got his 5th rebound in this one. Crabbe kicks to Lillard. And he gets it to go. Lillard's got 12 points here in the second half.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Alright, nigga. Oh my gosh, bro.
1 minute now into this 4th quarter. Clark, their offense has been great here.
Yeah, I love the way they've looked. Really strong together.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense
the ball
off
wide
balance.
open, bro.
It's Harden with the drive. Good. And the Rockets lead by 6.
And now both teams really in a groove.
This game already, guys, was high scoring, but they've really amped and ramped it up to another level down the stretch.
The wide open look for Plumlee. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 3 assists in the game.
Ball.
Harden dishes to Freak. No one near him. And it comes off the front of the rim.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
Tipped away and stolen by Freak. Goes up. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case. It looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Grab the pass to Plumlee. Kicks it out to Lillard. Shot clock at 2. Trailblazers keep it alive. Crabbe offline with the baseline jumper.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Trailblazers trail by 6. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Here's Howard. Portland grabs the miss.
Of course, Harden,
Davis has got
bro.
9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Cram. Davis setting the pick for Lillard. Pass to Plumlee. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. And that's now 8 points for Mason Plumlee.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Plumlee with the steal. Here's Cram. Defended by Chalmers. Pass to Davis. Crab kicks to Dudley. Top of the key. Dwight Howard grabs the board.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Here's Harden. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Harden's got 4 points this quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure.
And a change for the Rockets. Freaks checked in for Mario Chalmers. Portland also making some changes. Kufis checked in for Plumlee. Dudley comes in for Ed Davis. And McCollum subbed in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That is his first foul of the game for the Trailblazers. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Kufis. Davis comes in for Jared Dudley. And it's Aminu in for Ellen Cram. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what Terry Stotts had to say in his huddle. His message, don't even look at the score right now. We've got to make one play at a time and execute. That's how we'll take this thing home. Kevin, he's trying to keep him focused.
Davis sets a screen, and Lillard kicks to McCollum. They double him with Freak. That's tipped. It's stolen by Ariza. Now here's Freak. He's covered by Aminu.
Come on.
Freak dishes to Capella. And that one's good. Freak's got the lead up to 8 now for the Rockets.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Houston making a switch. Howard's checked in.
I need a drop one this 3. I'm gonna drop a 3.
1:03 left in the fourth quarter. Took him no time at all.
Oh, no. Bad time to slip up there, Kevin. They got to stay focused.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
Lillard, no good on the free throw. There's a minute left in the fourth quarter. It's Beasley on the wing. He dishes it to Freak. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Lillard gets double teamed. Puts it up from 12. Yes! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
I need this to James Harden. James Harden right here.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the clock.
Complete domination. What a game for Freak. He's got 17 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
Those foul shots put them that much more in the driver's seat.
Feeds it to McCollum. There's the dish to Aminu. Money! And now they trail by just 4.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like
That's
that.
what I'm talking
And so
about.
they choose to intentionally
Keep
foul.
doing that thing.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5.
Yeah.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
Time running low here.
A quick score, Greg, and then probably foul him right away.
Lillard, the pass to McCollum.
Fuck out of here.
Offline with his 3. And an intentional foul right there.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
God.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
Oh, bonus.
12 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And Aminu kicks to Plumlee. Lillard from outside. Cannot hit.
Right here.
Freak. Missed. The Rockets get the win here.
I swear, last time I made a big lead.
Well, James, it's
the 2K Sports post-game show.
Let's go.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, James Harden. He made all the key plays every step of the way. They depend on him to deliver these sorts of performances, and he helped carry his team tonight.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took it.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Excited, I mean thrilled, to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm so lucky. Tonight, we'll be watching the Houston Rockets playing against the Sacramento Kings. So for Sacramento, their last game, a loss to Los Angeles. They were swept by this team last season, losing all 3 games they played against them. So they'll be motivated tonight. And as we reach the midway point, Kenny, still a lot of games left on the schedule. How do players cope with the wear and tear their bodies go through?
Well, a lot of times when you're mentally or physically tired, you know, you could sit there and all of a sudden you miss.
So annoying. Hopefully we win this. Hopefully.
At the shooting guard position, 6 feet 4 inches, number 23, Jody Neese.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg alongside. Powell, he's checked in for Monty Eunice.
Hey, boy.
And
Let's
it's
go,
Collison
baby.
in for Rajon Rondo.
First three.
The Rockets also changing it up.
Broke his ankles. Bruh.
In
That's
for
what I'm
Mario.
talking about. Instant replay, bro. Instant replay. Instant replay. Look at that, look at that. Okay, just look at it like this. Okay, like this.
Chalmers. So on the floor for Houston, Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Then it's Freak. Then there's Beasley. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low.
And a look now statistically over the last month for the Rockets. First in fewest turnovers per game. First in opponent points per game. And they're a top 10 team in three-point shooting.
And, you know, going back to their turnovers, fewest in our league, that shows you the intelligence they play with. You have to beat them. They are not going to do it for you.
Collison, the pass to Cousins. From the baseline. And the jumper is good. Cousins has got his second bucket.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Oh, no.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and
And we're losing? Come on, man.
For the Sacramento Kings, their last game a loss to the Lakers in Los Angeles.
Yeah, the inability to make threes in that game because they took a lot of them, I think, is why they ended up on the short end of the stick.
Yeah, they did take a bunch of them. Sometimes you can make up for poor three-point shooting with a strong inside game.
Still made that.
Their inside game just wasn't strong enough.
Rockets trail by 4. And here's Freak. A 20-point game for him in the win against Portland. His three-pointers off the mark.
All right, guys.
For Sacramento, they've gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. Dishes it to Powell. And he overshot that one, missing. Rockets have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Ariza no look. Sacramento leading by 4. Gay kicks to Cousins. Passes it to Meeks. Feeds it to Powell. It's rebounded by Houston. Fresh from a win against Portland.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at them.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Come on, but let him get a wide open shot.
A drive by Collison. Nobody near Gay. Again, the miss by the Kings.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Freak with it. He's got 5. Pass to Capella. He feeds it to Freak. Here's Harden on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go. And it's all evened up. Harden's got his first bucket in this one.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And Meeks kicks to Cousins. And fouled.
Yeah,
He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think it.
For the Rockets, Howard's checked in for Ariza. Isaiah Cannon comes in for Jared Bayless. And Freak subbed in for Patrick Beverly. So on the floor for Houston. Freak, he's in at point guard. He's out there with Isaiah Cannon. Howard is out there with Harden. And it's Capella in a power forward. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Trailblazers, boy, was he
Look
tremendous.
at my team.
He had 20 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. We could see his role in this offense expand if he puts together more games like this one, guys.
All right, Doris. Well, what do you guys think? Does that kind of big performance energize a player in his next game?
Guys, it's tricky, you know, because when you work as hard as he did in that game, you tend to be a little worn down. But on the other hand, he also has to be feeling terrific in terms of the confidence about the state of his game.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, I'd say mentally he's in peak condition, while physically he could probably use a recharge.
That's tipped. Moniunas kicks to Rondo. Lots of room. No good from Caspi. Rockets trail by 4. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's on Darren Collison. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Kings.
Playing a physical brand of basketball so far, and those trips to the foul line have been very effective.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
The Kings have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Outside Rondo, and Caspi kicks to Gay. Off target from outside.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
It's taken away by Collison. Pass to Moniunas. Left side Collison. Back to Gay. Wide open look. It's rebounded by Houston. Harden's got 3 rebounds now in this one. The dish now to Freak. Capella kicks to Cannon. Houston moving it around. Here's Freak. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Mario Chalmers, he's checked in for Houston. For Houston, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
This season, in general, has not been kind to them at the free throw line. Only about 71%.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
And that one's good by Gay.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
Here's Chalmers. Playing Portland, he was nearly unstoppable. He kicks to Freak. Offensive rebound. Capella dishes to Freak. And the pass to Howard. Here's Gay. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for him.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Cannon, the pass to Freak. 6 on the shot clock. 11 feet away. Good. Freak's got 6 in the quarter. The Kings have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Doris Burke has some information for us. And we finished one half of...
Ladies and
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for the Kings. And a change for the Rockets. For Michael Beasley. Rockets trail by 17. DeMarcus Cousins out there with Cauley Stein. Then it's Jody Meeks. Then there's Rudy Gay. And it's Rondo in at the point guard position. That's the 5 out there for the Kings.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
And stolen by Freak. And here we go.
Don't
Fast
report
break.
live if you don't
Freak's
know
got
how
it.
to win.
He dishes it to Howard. The feed to Freak. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Howard's got 4 assists now tonight.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Rondo kicks to Cousins. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Houston making a switch here. Capella's checked in. Clock at 6. Rondo dishes to Cauley-Stein. Fires for 3. Sacramento again missing. Rockets trail by 15. Ariza passes to Freak. Tries a 3. That's good. Freak's got 5 points now this quarter. Kings have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. And Meeks kicks to Cousins, and he gets the bucket. And the Kings lead by 14.
And they are trying to put the hammer down, attacking the rim whenever they can.
Capella with the bucket.
That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
Sacramento's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Rondo dishes to Cousins. Rondo passes to Gay. Right wing. And Meeks kicks to Cauley-Stein. Dishes it to Cousins. 6 on the shot clock. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Cousins has got 18 points in the game.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Ariza dishes to Freak. Not really his range, and it's off target. Sacramento leading by 14. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure.
So on the floor for Houston. Freak in at point guard. Howard is out there with Beasley. Then there's Chalmers. And it's Harden in at the small forward position. And he gets it to go. The Kings shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. The drive by Collison. Here's Cousins. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
How about the night Cousins is having? He's got 12 rebounds, and he's been a good on-the-ball defender, too. He's got a pair of steals.
Yeah, he's just made a lot of very heads-up plays, and his defense really has been a difference maker.
And so DeMarcus Cousins nails both of them. Rockets trail by 11. Now here's Freak. Sinks the triple. Freak's got 19 points.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just not letting up at all.
From past the arc, it's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists tonight.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Especially now, Greg. I mean, this is a critical point in the game. His three-point shot really could end up turning the tide here and telling the story.
And he gets it to go.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim.
And then for Sacramento, Lance Thomas comes in for Rudy Gay. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Jody Meeks. And a switch here also for Houston. Freaks checked in. Beasley against Modi Eunice. Freak craps in the tray. Freak's got 14 points here in the second half.
What a final quarter these guys are having from downtown, just burying the threes in bunches.
And they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason not to. I mean, work that perimeter. It's going good for you. Work it until it stops.
And Cousins kicks to Collison. 6 on the shot clock. Shot from 12. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
Count that one, and the Kings lead has been cut down now to just 2 on the basket from James Harden. Kings have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Here's Cousins. It's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. 24 points for DeMarcus Cousins. Rockets trail by 4. Freak passes to Ariza. Beasley dishes to Freak. And what was that about? Not a good shot right there. The Kings have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Off the pick, and Cousins throws it down.
A beautiful pass by Rondo. That's excellent teamwork.
To the paint, here's Beasley. Makes it off the glass.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
And it's Rondo penetrating. Motiejunas, that's a screen for Collison. Kicks to Motiejunas. No good. Harden with the defensive effort.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Beasley kicks to Harden. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And it's now only a 1-point Kings lead.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleed.
They get it again. Here's Cousins. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Some changes for Sacramento. Gay comes in for Lance Thomas. And it's Jody Meeks in for Darren Collison. And so it's Houston with it. It's a 3-point game. Beasley outside. Harden against Motiejunas to the inside and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. And the Rockets making a change here. Capella's checked in. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Kings.
Guys, they've done a nice job of drawing countless fouls in this game, and as a result, they've gotten a ton of points at the line.
And also, their mid-range game has been impressive. A tough shot to rely upon, but they really had it going tonight.
A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws.
It's been a good night for Beasley. 12 points and a huge helping of assists as well.
No doubt about it. He's the conductor, the band leader, Clark, and this offense has really performed at a high level.
No good on the free throw.
And they're having a lot of trouble at the line today, and unfortunately, it's the kind of day we've seen this team have a lot.
And he's good on the second.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
There's a screen by Motiejunas. Here's Gay. Rockets with the rebound. Capella's got his 8th rebound here tonight. There's a good screen. Harden kicks to Capella. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
They're doing their best to erase the deficit here with some smart passes and some good shooting. I mean, those two things go hand in hand. If you're going to make shots, then the passes have to be on target and on time.
I need you guys to be crashing the offensive glass. Big guys, use your size to box out and get inside position. Effort, fellas. Effort.
All right, let's go over to the sideline. Spurt.
Hey, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what George Karl was saying to the team. He said nobody but us believed we'd be in this position, and here we are. I'm proud of you guys tonight. Now go finish this thing off.
We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. There's a screen by Modiunis. Here's Cousins. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Cousins has got 18 points just in the second half.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line. And that sends Freak to the free throw line. It's on Rajon Rondo. Free throw off from Freak. The Kings have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Rondo kicks to Cousins. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
Boy, you have to like how he's challenging the defense now in the second half. Getting to the line for a lot of free throw opportunities.
It's trailed by 3. Feeds to Harden. Passes to Freak. Kicks it out to Beasley. The dish to Freak. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Freak's got 29 in the game.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
Gay, that's a 2-pointer, and he connects in the jumper. The screen did the trick. 23 points in the game.
Efficiency has been the hallmark right now down the stretch. He is making the most of his opportunity.
Pass to Beasley. Over to the wing. Here's Freak. The shot is off. Good D by Rondo.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot. Well, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance, leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Freak. Rondo with the rebound.
And a chance here to send it to overtime.
Got to C to 3 and B to 3 if that's going to happen. Yeah, he'll make the walk of shame back to the bench. He gets to watch the rest from the sideline.
And so it's Sacramento who...
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, DeMarcus Cousins. He had just an outstanding fourth-quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
Just an unreal performance for him in so many ways. That was a player at the absolute.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And coming right up, we'll see the Denver Nuggets playing against the Houston Rockets. Looking at the Rockets, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Kings at Sleep Train Arena. Playing above 500 in the last few weeks. Not bad. They'd like to do better. We'll see if they can add a win tonight. And guys, this team getting some big help in the form of Freak. He has stepped up and been a big contributor over this recent stretch of games. Shaq, what's been the change for him?
You know, he's playing under control, Ernie. He's not trying to do too much with each possession. You know, he's also being more aggressive, taking the initiative. You know, he's just going at people. The barbecue chicken theory, Ernie. Get out of my way. I'm going to eat you.
Yeah, I mean, Freak.
On the road looking for a win against a Western Conference rival. The Houston Rockets are getting ready for this thing to get started. You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Nuggets. And here are the Nuggets now. It's a three-point game. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season.
And two teams fighting for the playoffs last season, but head-to-head wasn't close. They got swept in the season series.
And, you know, Greg, in much the same situation this season, these are the games that take on such magnitude. I mean, not just for payback, but for playoff seeding. These teams are really fighting for the same thing.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers. Chance here, Kevin, to see where the Nuggets sit statistically in the NBA right now. 4th in rebound, 10th in blocks. And they're in the top half of the league distributing the basketball as well. Not too shabby, room for improvement, but acceptable.
And let's take a look back at those rebounding stats, because that is, to me, really impressive, that ranking. They've certainly got the strength and maybe, more importantly, the disposition to win that battle on the boards.
6 to shoot. Here's Nurkic. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. For Denver, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. That free throw missing. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Dwight Howard. That one is no good. Houston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Lets a floater go. And Bayless with the basket, the assist by Harden. Harden's got his 3rd assist on the night. Out a lot, kicks to Nurkic. They double him with Freak. Chandler with the ball. He's picked up by Ariza. Right outside. Chandler is screen. Harris passes to Chandler. And Nurkic gets it to go.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
And it's Freak missing. Nuggets have gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Screened by Nurkic. And right, here we go. Harris outside. The shot is off. So Houston will take it the other way. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Yeah, not a very inspired performance for them, particularly when they were defending. They just gave that hostile crowd plenty to cheer for.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of free runs to the hoop, a lot of open jump shots, and in the end, the opponent's shooting percentage was through the roof. You can't win if your defense isn't better than that.
The Nuggets shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
2 shots. And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
Freak dishes to Harden. Out of bounds. Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession. And a look here at the most accurate shooting guards in the NBA this season. 4th, James Harden.
You know, in tight or outside, these are all very reliable and consistent shooters. It's a safe option to put the ball in their hands and let them create something for themselves.
Boy, it does smooth things out for a team to have a two-guard like one of the guys we're seeing there. I mean, you don't need to draw up anything fancy for these fellas. Just call an isolation, and they'll get you something good.
Ingaudalot kicks to Nurkic. Tries from 16. Shot no good. And it's Houston the other way. Freak with it. 29 points for him last game against the Kings in Sacramento. The tray. James Harden again from deep. Now it's a 5-point Rocket lead.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
And right, here we go. And stolen by Freak. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. The big dunk at the end of the break.
And with that speed, once he took off, the D just had no chance of getting back.
Well, I think they did the right thing. I mean, just give up the 2 points and move forward. Hey, discretion is the better part of valor sometimes. Write that one down, game players. Discretion is the better part of valor.
Chandler, the pass to Nurkic. That is good.
Not much defense to speak of yet here, guys.
Nope, it's been all offense, fellas, all the time here early.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Freak missing.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot.
Here's Gaudelot. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Just 3 on the clock. Hits. Count that one from Nurkic. And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Rockets lead by 3. From the Pepsi Center in downtown Denver, we're back in a moment. Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter. Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. Houston with a big group substitution here. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Capella. Harden comes in for Michael Beasley. Jared Bayless is checked in for Isaiah Cannon. And Freak subbed in for Patrick Beverly. And so in the game for the Rockets. Freak in at point guard. Howard is out there with Trevor Ariza. Then it's Jared Bayless. And it's Harden in at the 3 spot. The Rockets have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. And he makes the first. And both free throws good from Freak. The Nuggets trail by 11. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Kings was superb. He ended with 29 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. He really was the second unit for his team in a great performance, guys.
Thanks, Doris. He had a heck of an outing that night, GA.
Yeah, he really did, Kevin. I mean, a very professional performance. Played hard every single second he was on the court.
Guys, that's what we expect from him, and he rarely lets us down, and he certainly didn't let us down that night.
Harden dishes to Freak. Buries it from 3-point range. Freak's got 9. Denver's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Pass to Chandler. Right outside. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. Denver needs to get off his shot. Unloads. Shot is no good. And Houston the other way now. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And It's Freak missing.
Boy, he shredded the D with the patented crossover, but just couldn't convert.
Here's Harris. Soft touch off the glass.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Freak. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
Freak.
There's 1:54 left to play here in the half. Here's Godalock. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Nurkic setting the pick for Chandler. Drops in the tray. Chandler's got it back down to within single digits for the Nuggets.
Shooting lots more threes here in the second.
And given their percentages, I'm not sure that's a good idea. They've struggled to connect from the perimeter.
And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Bayless. And that's 13 points for Freak.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Harris kicks to Nurkic. Chandler a screen. The feed to Godalock. Back to Nurkic. Lets it go from 11. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. And here's Freak. He's got 13. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
They set the pick. Chandler outside. Screen by Nurkic. And Chandler, here we go. Right, the pass to Nurkic. Rockets with the rebound. Freak's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Houston leading by 13. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock, and it's good.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can. See it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Here's Godalock. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Will it go?
What are you doing?
For Denver, they have had a disappointing game so far from the line. Only 3 free throws made.
At the line.
No good on that one.
Yusuf Nurkic. 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. And so that brings the first half to a close. The Rockets on top, up by 15. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burks.
Well, James, an impressive first half for you. What allowed you to come out so strong?
Just trying to be aggressive, trying to get out early and give a little spark to my teammates. You know, and they followed along. So, you know, it's just a matter of us and not turning the ball over and getting stops.
You're not a bad guy.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands. The team's deciding to change it up. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. They've got Laverne, Moutier out there with Harris. Then it's Wilson Chandler, and it's Nurkic in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And Cannon gets it to go.
sound offensively. Really no other way to put it here in the second half.
There's really no comparison between the teams in terms of the way they've both shot the ball since the break.
And Freak throws it down.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
Clock at 6. Chandler dishes to Moutier. And Laverne kicks to Harris. And another miss by Denver.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And checking out the numbers for Moutier. Over the last 10 games or so, he's really shown up. He's averaging 11 points a game, 8 assists, and 4 rebounds. And some pretty good numbers, guys. He's certainly making a contribution.
Better than expected. He still has a ways to go, but I like what I'm seeing right now.
Jarrell Wright's checked in for Denver. Goudlock comes in for Moutier. Denver's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Here's Goudlock, defended by Beverly. Out to Harris. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. Goudlock passes to Nurkic. Off the left rim and out.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And a wide open look for Freak. Trains the three-pointer. Freak's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Harris outside. Chandler up top. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. 1:32 left here in the third quarter. Freak dishes to Cannon. Again, the Rockets score.
And they seem to have gotten something out of almost every possession. Their defense has been just as good, just a tremendous performance all the way around.
Yeah, and they're doing it in hostile territory, too. I mean, don't forget about that part of it, which makes it even more impressive. They've shown effort and aggression in the paint right from the tip. Their rebounding edge is impressive.
And they're giving themselves extra possessions and have taken advantage of it, and that's critical. You can shoot a few lesser percentage if you're getting more opportunities at the rim. This is a nice third quarter surge here. They've got it going right now.
And a perfect time to get hot, just as we get into the meat of the second half here.
And Goudlock kicks to right. To the middle. Here's Nurkic. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Nurkic has got 9.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it. Good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Here's Freak. It's hauled in by Harris. Denver shooting for the game at 42%. Here's Goudlock. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Back to Nurkic. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That's on Dwight Howard. The Nuggets have had some good chances at the line, but only gone 6 of 12 from the stripe. Free throw good. Nurkic. Houston making a switch here.
At the line for 2.
Good on both. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Rockets ahead as they wrap up the third quarter on a 15-4 run. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. For the Rockets, Isaiah Cannon comes in for Michael Beasley. And Freak subbed in for Jared Bayless. And so in the game for the Rockets, Freak, he's in at point guard. Decker is out there with Corey Brewer. Then there's Trevor Booker. And it's Cannon in at the shooting guard. Freak kicks to Decker. Up and in on the layup.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Passes it to Jokic. Feeds it to Moutier. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Now here's Freak. He kicks to Decker. The teardrop falls in.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
Now here's Moutier. D right on him. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2. Free throws for the contact right there.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And trying to cut into this lead, they need every edge they can get.
Right, he's checked in for Gallinari. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Now here's Freak. Tight defense on him. And the wide open shot from Decker. And another 3 for Houston.
It has been a 3-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
Here's Freak. And he lays it up and in. Freak's got 25 points in the game. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they've defended the rim, as they've challenged every shot and also gotten quite a few blocks as well.
3 on the clock. Unloads from 13. And that one's good. Barton.
Really a good job recognizing the mismatch. Just going up for the shot with that huge height advantage on that possession.
Now here's Freak. He's tightly guarded. Freak sets a screen for Decker. The shot is off. And it's Denver the other way. Here's Barton. He feeds it to Laverne. Barton passes to Jokic. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Freak kicks to Decker. Here's Cannon. Over to the left wing. Now here's Freak. Defense right on him. No good. He's made 9 of 15. Shooting an even 60%.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Houston.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The stats tell us, Greg, that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Harden. He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Here's Godalock. The pass to Gallinari. Fires at the elbow. And it's Freak with the rebound.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short-stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. The layup missed. Kicks it to McCallum. 17 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Now, Freak. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
And this is going to be a fantastic result for them. No win on the road comes easy.
Not in the NBA, they don't. And trust me, they're going to take a little extra pleasure in this win, having silenced an entire building of hostile fans.
So we see the Rockets taking the win here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the...
Yes, gentlemen, I'm here with James Harden, and congratulations.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game. Freak. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just huge, and the impact carried them through the entire game.
His play off the bench was critical.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.